Assalamu alaikum class 8. We are going to do the remaining questions of exercise number 14b of unit number 14. Question number 12 is a plus b plus c whole square minus 4 into a plus b plus c minus 21. In the previous video you have learned about middle term breaking. Now this question is also going to be solved by that same method. Alright, we are going to split this middle term minus 4 into a plus b plus c. Alright. Therefore, I have written the place of this minus 7 into a plus b plus c plus 3 into a plus b plus c. The product of 7 and 3 is the same as the product of the coefficient of x square and the constant term, which is minus 21 here. Okay. Now take the common from the first two terms, which is a plus b plus c. Alright. Now the remaining terms are in this bracket, which is a plus b plus c and minus 7. Then the last two terms we have taken 3 as common, and the remaining terms are a plus b plus c minus sign 3 7s are 21. Now see, both these brackets are quite similar, are completely same. Okay, so we can take this bracket as common. That's why we have taken a plus b plus c minus 7 as common. Okay, and the remaining terms are a plus b plus c plus 3. Now open this bracket, a plus b plus c minus 7 and a plus b plus c plus 3. Now question number 3 is x plus 1 into x plus 3 into x plus 5 into x plus 7 plus 15. This question is a little bit different from the previous ones. In this question you have to arrange these brackets first. Okay, so first we wrote x plus 1 and then x plus 7, then x plus 3 and then x plus 5. Basically, why did I do this? Because the sum of 1 and 7 is 8. Also the sum of 3 and 5 is 8. That's why I have arranged these terms first. Okay, now multiply the first two brackets. X plus 1, multiply this by x plus 7, and we have got x square plus 7x plus 1x plus 7. And then multiply this x plus 3 by x plus 5, and you have got x square, then plus sign x into 5 equals to 5x, then plus sign 3 into x equals to 3x, plus sign 3 into 5 equals to 15. So that's how it is. Okay, now plus 15 came as it is. Now the sum of 7x plus 1x obviously will be 8x. Okay, x square plus 5x plus 3x will be 8x, plus 15 as it is, and then plus 15 as it is. Okay, now let x square plus 8x plus 7 equals to, x square plus 8x equals to y. Alright, that's why I've written y plus 7. In the place of x square plus 8x I have written y. Okay, now again the second bracket will be y plus 15 as it is. Now multiply both of these brackets, y plus 7 by y plus 15, and we have got y square plus 15y plus 7y plus 105. Okay, now the sum of 15 and 7 will be 22. That's why it became 22y, and the sum of 105 and 15 is 120. Now y square plus 12y plus 10y plus 120. Take the common from first two terms. Y is common in both of the two terms, then that's why we have taken y as common, and the remaining terms are in this bracket, which are y plus 12. Now out of last two terms we have taken 10 as common, and the remaining terms are y plus 12. Now both of the brackets are same, so write it only once, and the remaining terms are in another bracket, and the remaining terms are y plus 10. Okay, now put y equals to x square plus 8x. Okay, that's why I've written x square plus 8x plus 12, and in another bracket x square plus 8x plus 10. Okay, now do the middle term breaking, do the factorization again. Leave the second bracket as it is, and the first bracket will be 6x plus 2x. The middle term will be 6x plus 2x. We know that the product of 6 and 2 equals to 12. Okay, which is our constant term here. Now in the first two terms x is common here, so we have taken x as common, and the remaining terms are x plus 6. And the last two terms we have taken 2 as common, and the remaining terms are x plus 6. Okay, now the bracket is closed, and another bracket is x square plus 8x plus 10. It came as it is. Okay, now in the first bracket, in the first braces, the two brackets x plus 6 and x plus 6 is common, so write it only once, and the remaining terms are x and 2. Okay, that's why I've written x plus 2. Now remove these braces and write x plus 2, x plus 6, then x square plus 8x plus 10. So these are the factors of the required expression. Okay, now question number 16 is 2 into 2a plus b whole square minus 5 into 2a plus b plus 3. Alright, So again do the middle term breaking. The product of 2 and 3, the product of the coefficient of x square and the constant term here is 6. Okay, and the middle term breaking, we have the factors minus 2 and minus 3, because the product of minus 2 and minus 3 is also 6. Okay, now from the first two terms take 2 into 2a plus b as common, and the remaining terms will be in this braces, which are 2a plus b minus 1. Then the last two terms we have taken minus 3 as common, and the remaining terms are 2a plus b minus common, minus plus minus, 3 ones are 3. Now both of these brackets are same, 2a plus b minus 1, and another bracket is also 2a plus b minus 1, so write it only once, and the remaining terms are 2 into 2a plus b minus 3. Alright, now remove these braces, okay, and write it in the round bracket, and this became 2a plus b minus 1 into 4a plus 2b minus 3. So these are the factors of this expression. Now question number 17 is px square plus pq minus 1 into x minus q. So first multiply this bracket by x. Pq into x will be pqx, then minus sign 1 into x will be 1x. And we don't write 1 because it is understood that when there is nothing there is 1. Okay. Now in the first two terms take px as common, and the remaining terms will be x plus q. And in the last two terms 1 is common, minus 1 is common. Alright, so the remaining terms are minus minus plus, and x came as it is, then minus minus plus q came as it is. Okay, now both of these brackets are same, so write it only once, and the remaining terms are px minus 1. So these are the two factors of this expression. Number 19 is p plus q whole square minus 6a into p plus q plus 5a square. Okay, again you have to do the same process. You need to break the middle term in this question as well. Okay, so we have the factors minus 5 and minus 1 here. Okay, both of the product of these two factors will be 5. Okay, and the product of the coefficient of x square and our constant term 5 is also 5. Okay, so we are going well. Now take p plus q as common from the first two terms, and the remaining terms are p plus q minus 5a. And the last two terms we have taken minus a as common, and the remaining terms are p plus q, then minus plus minus 5a. Okay, we have 2a here. Okay, and we have already taken 1a as common, so of course the remaining a is 1a now. Now both of these brackets p plus q minus 5a are same, that's why I write it only once, and the remaining terms are p plus q minus a. Now remove this braces. That's why I have written p plus q minus 5a, and in another bracket p plus q minus a. So these are the two factors of this expression. Now your homework is do question number 14 yourself. Question number 14 is quite similar with question number 13. Alright, thank you.